Let's move on to troubleshooting VTP problems based on the output of show commands. Consider a network with 3 connected switches, switch A, switch B, and switch C. First, check the configuration settings of switch A. You use the show CDP neighbors command to verify switch A's topology. The output displays that switch A connects to switch B and switch C through gig 01 and gig 02 interfaces respectively. Next, you use the show VLAN brief command to display the list of VLANs associated with the switch A. Now it's time to check the operational trunks on switch A. For this, you use the show interfaces trunk command. The output only displays the interfaces that have the operational trunk enabled. We can also use the show interfaces switch port command to verify the operational mode. To verify the VTP domain name, you use the show VTP status command. Next, check configuration settings of switches, switch B and switch C. For this, use the same set of commands as we used for switch A. If you observe the output of the show VLAN brief command for switches A, B, and C, you will realize that information in the VLAN databases of all 3 switches is different. Only switch A knows about VLAN 50, and switch C knows about VLAN 20, though all 3 switches know about VLAN 3. Let's examine the domain name of switches switch A, switch B, and switch C. For switches switch A and switch C, the domain name is RF, and for switch B, the domain name is capital RF. The 2 names differ. To resolve this problem, the simplest solution would be to change the VTP domain of switch B from capital RF to lowercase rf. Next, examine the trunk between switch A and switch C. Observing the output, we can say that switch A can send VTP messages to switch B, but not to switch C. Note that the output of the show interfaces trunk command, switch A, does not list the gig 02 interface. Next, examine the trunk between switch A and switch C, as there is no trunk between them. Neither switch A nor switch C can send VTP messages to each other. However, switch A can send VTP messages to switch B. Note that the output of the show interfaces trunk command, switch A, does not list the gig 0/2 interface. The most likely cause of the problem could be oversight while configuring the switches using switch port mode interface subcommands. However, VTP password and the VTP version also play an important role in troubleshooting, which can be done by using the command show VTP password or the command show VTP status, which was not a problem in our scenario as all the switches have the same VTP password and VTP version.